Hello and welcome, everyone. We're here in Subnautica, one of my all-time favorites. You know what? We'll just do this. Standard survival. Here we go. They've done a few updates and changes. Not a whole lot. Nothing too super serious. More than anything, they've done bug squashing. And they brought forward some of the stuff from Subnautica Below Zero. So, I'm excited.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
It's all backwards. Hello, Haggis Helper.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Oops, forget tab. That's it. It's been a minute. Spectacular game, I love it. You go there. That'll be it for now. And that's it. This is where we're crash
Aurora
landed.
suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
It's a phenomenal survival game. Base building is great. The, I mean, everything about it is good. The story is good. They give you that real good feeling of progression as you play through it. You feel alone. There's some talking and chatting that happens, but most of that is through either the PDA, just sort of trying to keep your spirits up. I mean, it's in survival mode, so it knows it needs to do that from time to time. And so it makes comments on things happening around you. But you get a real good sense that you're alone on the planet. You find, other crash life pods. It's all single player, totally solo. It's relaxing, but it's intense at the same time. I don't know if you've seen anything on Grounded or that. Subnautica and Grounded both do something very well, and that's they make you feel. They really get your adrenaline running. There's mods and stuff for it to make it co-op. I honestly think if the game was co-op, it would ruin some of the best things about it. But at the same time, the more co-op games, the better.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Another peeper. How much oxygen do I have? Grounded does it better than this game, I think. It gives you that sense of the world will destroy you given the chance. It's good. Really. Uh-oh. You stay in there, Crashfish. There's like the first time you run across a wolf spider and you're not prepared for it in Grounded, it's it's insanity. It gives you that feeling of terror that not a lot of games really capture very well. Cook some peeper, and then I'll just hold on to the other one.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluid,
Oops.
and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Yum yum. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab a few things first. The first time you run across a Reaper Leviathan in this game, it really does the whole, oh my god. Just because there's not a ton of, there's not really much you can do, honestly. The only weapon you get in this game is a knife. That's it. You have to kind of make things weapons that aren't weapons, but even then, even then, it's still kind of iffy.
Copper is an essential component of all
Copper,
powered
titanium.
equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Thank you, PDA. This is usually about where I build my base. Set some quartz. Okay. There's crash fish in there, so I have to be careful. Need some more oxygen. The way this game progresses, the audio, the story that it tells, but it does that thing where it kind of tells some of it in the background, so you don't get just totally overwhelmed by all the stuff happening. Like I think the thing that hurt the sequel, Below Zero, it was not originally designed for VR, but they added it in VR later, so you can play it in VR. The thing that I think hurt the franchise the most out of the Below Zero is they tried to go too aggressive with the storytelling. So they tried to do too much with it. They brought in sort of other characters. You know, you chat with a few people.
New blueprint acquired.
Levels, tools, knife, silicone rubber, and I can get that by. Okay, good. I would imagine it would be a very good game for VR. And I love when you're in the water, you've got the mask, and if you go far enough up, it pops off. It's just one of those little details that I like. Oh, stalker. Stay away from me, stalker. This game's been out for a little while. I played it when it first came out. I saw some people playing it and I was like, looks great. So I tried it out. I was hooked. Silicone rubber. Lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Tools. Survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Oh, you know what? I need to go back. I need to make... I didn't even check to see if I could make fins or what I needed to make fins. So I'm gonna need some some fins in order to escape the fish. Personal equipment. Fins. 2 silicone rubber. Just so happens I have some right here.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Glad you're looking out for me. Ow. There's another one. That cave sulfur. No, no, no. Stay in your house. No need to come out. Stalker? What are you doing out here? You shouldn't be all the way out here. Bad news, bad news, bad news. Gotta leave, gotta leave. Okie dokie. 91%, that's good. I'll just use this one. There we go. Okay, personal equipment. Tools. I need a silicone rubber. Oh, I've got everything else. Scanner. A battery and a titanium. Okay. No problem. Is something moving me? Silicone rubber. Got copper. Titanium. You know what? I need some deep shrooms. Or not deep shrooms. Just regular acid shrooms. Definitely gonna need a scanner. Make a repair tool first. Battery. Resources. Electronics. Battery. Power cell.
Blueprint acquired.
Acquired! Yes. Scanner,
The scanner
good.
can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
That's good. Survival life, you can go there.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Alrighty. Put that quartz away and that copper. Okay. Let's see. Status okay. Secondary systems online. Outgoing radio communication offline. Incoming radio communication online. Flotation devices deployed. Hull integrity okay. Environment. Uncharted ocean planet 4546b. Oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere. Lucky for us. Waterborne bacteria levels high. Main power online. Ooh. Power cells aren't looking good. It's a bit dark here. So it's hard to see, but there's like some fog in the distance. I think it's right here. Looks like a low-lying cloud, and there's another one here. Those are the only other. Those are the two land masses. It was a lot. I don't know how many it was. I've watched Neebs Gaming play this, and they were discussing that, and apparently they said that was 11 years, is what that many hours equates to. I don't know if that's accurate. I think it was 5. So the story for this game... Oops. I keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. The story for this game is you worked on a ship. The Aurora. I don't know what your position was or what you did.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Sun's rising. So you worked on that ship. The ship was coming out here to build a phase gate. So essentially, this is in the future. There are entities called transgovs, which are basically huge corporations that are big enough that they're their own government. You know, that kind of thing. So you work for Altera, the company that set up the Aurora. It's their biggest ship to date, and it was sent out to build a new phase gate somewhere else. Something happened, and for some reason the ship got close to this planet, and it came crashing down out of the sky and crashed here. It's sort of, they elaborate from there in audio logs and other data, like text entries and stuff like that. Okay. So now I need to find some more stuff. And I have to start scanning everything. Come here. I mean, they built flavor text and, you know, descriptions for all this stuff. Come here, Peeper. Shuttle bugs. Gary fish.
Oxygen.
Oh, oxygen! I need that. Is that the ship I'm hearing, or is that a reef back? I definitely hear a reef back. This is one of the few volcanically active spots up near the shallows. Oh, hello. Ow, it's hot. Ow, it burns. Ow, it hurts. Sea light fragment. That's good. I need that. Creep vine. Let's get some seeds. Need oxygen again.
Oxygen.
Ooh, careful. So you don't want to go too close to the ship, or really on the other side of it. The other side of the ship over here is bad news bears. You don't want to do that. It's rough. People were going over there and doing stuff, and to try to keep people away from that area, they loaded it down with some stuff that is not friendly. But there's a lot of loot in that area, so, you know. Go ahead and make some fiber mesh, because I'm gonna need it. go ahead and I'm going to turn bleach. Is that salt, 2 table and 2 coral samples? Bleach, salt deposit, and 2 coral tube samples. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's what you want to do.
New blueprint acquired.
So I'm surfacing some air, and I want to show you something. It's a little detail what they did for the game that I really liked. So, if you look down at your feet, you can see the flippers actually sort of like flip out. Because if I go up to where I don't have the mask on anymore, they actually flip. They fold up under my feet, so that way you can still walk normal on land. It's a real neat little detail that they did. Is that the same beacon fragment? Or is that... Okay, I think it was.
New blueprint acquired.
Sea glide. Good.
New blueprint acquired.
So I heard something come out of the bedroom.
New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
Need oxygen again. No surprise. Alright, Haggis Helper. Thank you. I'll see you around. Scan the gasopod. Blue palm. Scan that. Scan the table coral. Give it a little chop. I'm gonna need it. I don't have it yet, or I don't have a need for it yet, but I will very soon. Need to make electronics and other components like that. That's a stalker. Is that a stalker egg? I think it is. Hoverfish. That's all that's real close to me for the moment. Where's that kelp forest? Let's see if I can get some salt deposits. Be careful how far out I go over here. I don't want to wind up in the danger zone. Does sound like there's a reef back over here though, which is odd. Over to some plateau region. Just need another salt deposit.
Life Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Seconds. Further study recommended.
Well, I got nothing else to do for 11 years. I may as well do that.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Grab trap. Sea glide. Okay. High capacity O2 tank. I need silver, glass, and titanium. Okay, so first we're gonna make some bleach.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
So the reason I did that is, if you notice here, the filtered water gives you 20 water, 6 ounces of filtered water. Right? So now that I have made the bleach, there it is, I can make 12 ounces of disinfected water.
Preparing the day's
Times
water
2.
ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
And you don't even have to catch a damn fish to do it either. Just collect it. So water plus 30, so you get 10 more water. Again, I'm going to do that a lot. Electronics. So let's make a battery. I need a copper wire, which I have to have two pieces of copper to make. So I was talking to one of my friends after the first time I played this game on the stream. He said he was trying to play it, but he could never find silver. Just have to find the right kind of outcropping. Which is the same, that's the same one, the limestone one. That's kind of all over this area, but there's a few good spots to find it. You can find them in caves. I never remember exactly where it is. What's that? It looks like a piece of the mobile vehicle bay. Yeah, I can use you to make water. One of 3. Good copper. So kind of on the outskirts. There's some areas you'll find some of these big, like you'll find big coral tubes. And there's usually a fair number of the outcrops you need there. Vending machine.
New blueprint acquired.
One of the things that you'll find is if you're swimming around and checking the world out, and you see something that you need to scan, you'll get a little icon pop up. Gravity trap. So down there in the bottom right, something I can scan with the scanner. I've already unlocked it, so I don't really need to. Now, if you've already found it,
New blueprint acquired.
so I already have the grab trap, so if I scan this, it gives me 2 titanium. Sea glide. And be very careful before you go into any caves. Because you're going to run into crash fish, which will charge at you and explode. But also, because it's very easy to get turned around, and you will drown in those. It's getting dark. I'm going to make a sea glide, but I need some copper wire. Just need a little more copper. Just swimming around. Need a high capacity O2 tank. Need a little more oxygen. I can get away without having one as long as I've got like a sea glide, which I'm going to make. So I could build a flashlight, but I'm just kind of like, eh. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to use a... I'm going to use my sea glide because it has a flashlight on it, but it lets me get around faster. I love the way the planet looks at night. Love the diverse biomes. I just like this game. I don't have any more fish. Oh no, I need a lubricant.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Go. Capacity tank, 2 glass, and a silver. Okay, deployables. I can make a grab trap and not have to worry about catching some fish, but now that I've got this guy, it's got a little map and stuff on it too. Red boomerang and peeper. Cooked peeper, protein-rich eyeballs, highly nutritious. Cooked bladderfish, spongy, gristly, low calorie count, thankfully odorless. Cooked boomerang, good eating around the fins. If you keep your food and water up, you'll heal slowly over time too. You can't sleep, so there's no reason to try to do anything to wait on darkness to go away. Oh! Okay, he exploded real fast. Sandstone chunk. Come on. There's a lead.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Already made one, lady. I like to find the sandstone outcrops over here in the kelp areas. There's one right here.
Silver-based
where you
wiring
get silver.
kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
It's gonna be a little erratic.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Ooh. Good, more silver.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
What I was just talking about. Two glass. But I have one more quartz. Pathfinder tool. Okay. Habitat builder. That's what I want. Computer chip and a wiring kit. So the wiring kit is just made up of 2 silver. Computer chip, table coral, gold, and a copper wire. I need 2. Should have waited. Now I gotta go hunt down some more to get another oxygen tank, which is the whole reason I was waiting.
New blueprint acquired.
Personal tools. I just need a battery now. Okie dokie. So that can go there, 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 there. And then a titanium. Hold on to that glass. I have 8. Okay, I did have 1 more quartz. Quartz. Come on, sandstone. I need some more. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Silver. Lead. Another silver.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
High capacity O2 tank, baby. Boom. Rebreather. I need that. Wiring kit and a fiber mesh. How much silver do I have? One more. So I need another one before I do anything else. I need to do that. Crash fish. Let's see. Limestone, limestone. I guess they give you plenty of time to scan this stupid thing. Now you stay in there. Refill on air. Limestone or sandstone. Give me a silver. There's a bunch of salvage here. Stalkers have been collecting it. They like to play with metal. Really what it does is it snaps off some of their teeth and it lets new ones grow in. Silver. Another gold. Oh, was that another one? Or was it just a texture? Just a texture. It's gonna get to the point soon where I'm gonna have to start building a locker and throw all my dead batteries in it. Rebreather, wiring kit, and a fiber mesh. laser cutter. And a battery. Do you have everything I need to make that?
The Builder, too, is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Don't do that, you goof. Okay. So I've got a couple of locations I can go visit. This is our current one. We're in Life Pod 5. This will be our home until I can construct another one. There's Life Pod 17, which is 100 meters deep, and Life Pod 3, which is in the shallows. They report their sea glide was damaged. So basically what happens there is, if you haven't found the stuff for a sea glide, if you don't know exactly what's going on, it'll lead you over here and you'll see the sea glide fragment, and then that's supposed to let you go, see, you need to look for these kinds of things, and you go, oh, I'm supposed to do something with this. It's a ways off, but it's still in the shallows. This guy, this is a good one. It's full of outcrops, quartz, and they restock pretty. And look, sandstone. This spot right here is a real good one. Roughly about 500 meters from the life pod. This is the bigger kelp forest. Get some air.
It'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rigged to this one should double that.
Do you think there's something out there that's faster?
New blueprint
Sure.
acquired.
And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Let me go up to the surface so I can breathe. So your PDA is broken down into your...
Congratulations, Survivor.
Oh.
You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity.
Thank you.
Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
So, your PDA is broken up into... You've got your data bank here. It's broken up into blueprints, data downloads, geological data, indigenous life forms, and survival package. This is just, like, information about your all-environment protection suit, the Aurora, the emergency life pod. You know, this is all just flavor text to sort of flesh out the game world a little bit. It's all pretty neat. I like it. So the database is corrupted, which is why you can't build much at the start. 80% of stored survival blueprints has been corrupted, so you have to scan it all by using the handheld scanner. The hell was that? I don't know, but it was loud. Indigenous life forms, so coral, fauna, flora. Flora is, you know, like plants. The exploitable ones you can use for stuff. Fauna is critters, so they're carnivores or herbivores. So, I mean, you know, you've got, you know, information about all of them. Shows you the threat level for them. You know, additional information. Geological data, environment scan for the planet, limestone, data downloads. So that's where our crew log was. And then, you know, information about all of the blueprints and what they do. It's one of those that doesn't come right out and tell you everything. But it's all there if you wish to see. So you got your blueprint tab. You can actually click it and it will pin the recipe. So if I wanted to know how to make copper wire and I don't know, you know, it gives me 2 copper ore. Or if I wanted to scroll down and build a high-capacity O2 tank, you know, it tells me up there what I need.
Foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
So I want to make a compass. So that's what I'll do next. They want me to do a self-scan first. I'm going to need some copper and some silver. So I'm going to try to get some of that on my way over to... Is that a sand shark? Yeah. There's another one. Come here, you. One more silver. Still on a silver. Ooh. This guy's neat. Brain coral. It spits out oxygen. Silver? Yeah. Try to get this bioreactor fragment. Some of the stuff you need a laser cutter to get in. Some of it you need a repair tool. Some of it you just need to swim into it. Double vehicle bay. Oh, good. Definitely gonna need that.
New blueprint acquired.
So anytime you see these, if you can get into them, you wanna get them. You have to be careful because sometimes you can wind up in a precarious position. Looks like there's just a bunch of crap. But I am going to come back and scan said crap because I do want to flesh my base out once I get to the point where I'm building one. I need to go up and get oxygen before I go digging around in the bowels of that. Back down we go. Excuse me, pardon me, no need for that. Just want to make sure that that's everything.
acquired.
Yes, I know how to desk. Battery. I don't know if turning the light off will preserve the battery or not, but I'm going to try it. If I can get back to the life pod before I have to make another battery, that's just gravy.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90
No,
meters,
don't do that.
leading to an unknown environmental biome.
I meant to drink it, not throw it on the ground. There we are, life pod 17.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Seamoth, 1 of 3. This is ripped open. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it.
Ozzy's log.
30
It's the
seconds.
day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Well, it's easy, Ozzy. They're dead. So far, it's just me. I'm the only remaining survivor at this point that we know of. We found 2 life pods, both of them ripped to pieces. Nobody visible.
New blueprint acquired.
No signs of anyone. No bodies. Nothing. I always build my base in this area right here. I start off and I stretch it out into the plateaus.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, I've got my compass displayed. Let's go ahead and remove that. Quantum detonation of the Aurora drive core. That doesn't sound good, does it? Let's fire it up. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and a power cell. So titanium ingot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. titanium ingot, check. I have a lubricant. And a power cell is 2 batteries and a silicone rubber. I gotta make me a couple of batteries first. Come on, copper. Yoo-hoo! Interesting fish. Quite the survival strategy. You just kamikaze into the first thing that comes anywhere near you. Brilliant strategy. Now what do I need to make a deployable locker? Just 4 titanium? Easy. Make a couple of those real quick before I get... I don't want to stray too far from the base. Just because there's going to be a big moment here soon. Time it right too. You can come down there and you can scoop up. You'll probably have to do it at some point, especially if you're playing on the Xbox One. Oh, that's just a piece of coral sticking out through. I was like, that's interesting. You'll end up with a bunch of dead fish in there, cooked by the heat. And they can cause issues. That's my dead batteries. I don't know what the other one's going to be for, but I know I needed it, so. Was there another life pod? Signal coordinates. Coordinates were corrupted. That's right, but the nearest ones were placed. Beacon manager. Voice log. Located in an area dense with red grass near a number of natural arches and rock stacks. 400 meters west-northwest. So west-northwest. So about this direction. So you can open the storage, you can rename them, and if you catch them in the right door, you can pick them back up and stick them in your inventory. I think they have to be empty, though. Uh-oh. There's a sand shark down there. There he is. This area is interesting down here. That goes to the jelly shroom caves. Oh, battery's dead. Oxygen. Watch out for that idiot. Scanner room fragment, that's good.
Integrating new PDA data.
What the? Okay. My page with my chat monitor has closed for some reason. I have to fix that. Ooh, there's a reefback. Hello, reefback. Look, there's a baby reefback. Scanner room fragment. Another vending machine. Sand shark, get out of here. There's a bunch of pieces. There she is. I think. There's a big chunk of the Aurora, too. Was that 17? No, that was Aussies. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this big chunk of the Aurora. It's right here. Might be a Seamoth fragment. Ooh, there's a third scanner room fragment, I think. Yes! Here, 50 seconds.
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. What's that? Ooh, Seamoth fragment. That's 2 of 3. Another scanner room fragment.
30 seconds.
That's a bioreactor. Ooh. There's a Seamoth fragment down there. That's a bioreactor. Ow! Biter, get out of here.
New blueprint acquired. That goes down into the caves.
Scanner room piece. Okay. Ooh. Come on. I don't have all day. Propulsion cannon, not cabinet. Definitely not the same thing. Modification station, there's a prawn, laser, cutter, okay. Let's go deeper down here. It does, there's a battery charger fragment. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff in here I need. Be nice if I get a sea moth. Okay, so probably the next day, like once it becomes daytime, I'm probably gonna have to come back to the life pod for a couple of reasons. One being there's gonna be a moment that I'm definitely gonna need to be there to see. Oh, shoot. Get in through here.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's aggressive. Why is that so loud?
New blueprint acquired. Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So she exploded real good.
The radiation suit has been new blueprint acquired.
So the Aurora go boom. What's that? Oh, modification station. Give me that. One fragment. Two fragment. Prawn. Okay, okay, that's not a real one. It's a fake one. It's a lie. Laser cutter. Captain's chair. Sorry, command chair.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired. Okay, hold on. I gotta reorient myself. It hurts my brain when I do this sometimes. Okay, there's another laser cutter. Come on, scanner. Battery charger fragment. Quick, 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 quick. I don't know what that is. Water? Okay, good. Okay. We need to leave. We have to get out. Oh, it's deeper. No, no, no. Not that way. I'm panicking.
30 seconds.
Just gotta keep digging around in this wreckage. Come on, let me in. Oh, there's another battery charger fragment. Sweet.
New blueprint acquired.
There's another modification station piece. Yes. Oh, so good.
New blueprint acquired.
There's another box here with stuff in it. It's water, though. What's that? Modification station, I'm sure. Ooh.
New blueprint acquired.
This could be very bad.
New blueprint acquired.
Whew. I was lucky. I was very lucky. I remembered seeing a vent that led to another spot, but really I'm lucky that it was where it was. Lucky I was correct,
New blueprint
or I
acquired.
would have just died right there. There's got to be another propulsion cannon fragment in here. I just need one more. I've got it, and I apologize because I can't. I know turning my head doesn't do anything, but I'm seeing myself doing it because I'm trying to make sure I stay oriented. Oh, it's just a busted box. Come on, propulsion cannon. I need one more fragment. I have to find it somewhere else. Damn. It's hopeful. That was the event I was going to wait by the life pod for. So I mentioned there was a secondary mission besides trying to build a phase gate, and that was trying to find survivors from a ship owned by the Mongolian states. There was an ambassador on board the Aurora, and there was a Mongolian ship called the Degassi that crashed on this planet. On the way out to go build the phase gate, this planet was one of the stops they could make along the way. So they decided to stop and try to get close to it and see if they could find anything going on with it. Well, what they did find was the ship crashing. That's about it. Laser cutter. Damn. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe there's one more laser cutter fragment. Let me see. Drink that water. Databank. West northwest of life pod 4's Last node location. Okay. I don't know if we know where life pod 4 was. We're in life pod 5. That's life pod 17. Scanner room, bioreactor. There's a propulsion cannon, but I know how to make it. I need one more laser cutter fragment. There's one jammed amongst the debris here. There's another propulsion cannon. Dang. There's a prawn suit arm. There's one. Yes.
New blueprint acquired.
To make one, I need diamond, but I don't have that yet. However, I know how to make it now.
30 seconds.
I know, I'm going to get air. God, it's bright. So I got 30 minutes left. Let's see if I can build a mobile vehicle bay. Well, you know what? I need to make a propulsion cannon before we do that. So we can go to the Aurora and we can get that taken care of, but we really can't. I can, but it'll be... It's kind of rough doing it like that, because sometimes you gotta try to wedge yourself in some spaces, and it's, you know, makes for some kind of dull moments. So, instead, we'll build a propulsion cannon, because then I can use it to catch fish and such. I can use fish as weapons. Huh, bioreactor fragment. Yep, I'm about 100% sure I found all the fragments I needed for that, but doesn't hurt to double check. I'll make a gravity trap.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Alterra ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Little do they know. Scanner, propulsion cannon, laser cutter. Need 2 diamonds. So I can make this air bladder with a silicone rubber and a bladderfish. It's relatively cheap. Let's see, creepvine sea clothes. I'm gonna try to make a couple of these things real quick. Just kind of like show them off. You know what I mean? Nope, I want copper. Nope, still not copper. What about you? Hey, there we go. Creepvine seed clusters. I need silicone rubber, so I'm just gonna grab 1, 2, 3. Look at 4. You make 2 silicone rubber with 1. Hello. Oh, I forgot to do a self-scan. A couple of fish. I've got the hungries. Where are you? Boomerang. Radiation suit. Rebreather. Copper wire. I need a silicone rubber. I need a bladderfish. There we go. Okay, good. It ate my dead battery. Come on, where'd you go? Okay. Blueprints. Just need some copper wire. One more copper. Yeah. I gotta make some copper wire first. Don't do that. Oh, I thought I had 2. That's because I saw the 1 and I thought that was a 1 of 2 required to make it. Instead, I'm just looking at the amount of copper wire that I have, like a goofus. Wire. Personal tools, Pathfinder tool. Hey, Leopold. Sorry. I was working on a couple of things. I wasn't paying attention to my chat because it's been quiet. The game is phenomenal. I love it. I adore it. I love everything about this game. It is one of my all-time favorites. Everything about it is spectacular. The way the game makes you feel when you run across your first Reaper, the feeling of progression it gives you as you try to flounder your way through this immense world, learning everything you can about it. It's great. I try to play it once a year. I didn't play it again last year because I was with the stream. But they have done the Subnautica 2.0 update, where basically what they did was they took a lot of the assets from Below Zero and migrated them into Subnautica. They even went so far as to... so, I don't know how they're in the game. My assumption is they just added a data box that contains some of the blueprints. So, like, the huge room in Below Zero, like the big rectangular building, you can now build that in Subnautica. They've quashed a bunch of bugs. They've done a bunch of things to improve the quality of life. It's been a while since I've done anything to it, but that was something they just recently did, like maybe a week or two ago. And I heard them talking about it in like June. And I was like, yes! And I've just been waiting for them to put that out before I played it again. I was going to do a couple of quick little guides here at the end of this video, so I could chop them up and have something to slap up on the YouTubes, and hopefully I get some interest going. I was going to wait for daylight. Well, because there's some stuff in this game I never use, like the Pathfinder tool, the air bladder, and I never use the grav trap. But I used the grav trap in Below Zero, and I was like, oh dang. That's nice. Oh, here we go.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Fun. That's what you want to hear. And I haven't scanned myself yet. Come on.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
What do I need to make? Mobile vehicle bay. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and power cell. I have lubricant. Need a titanium ingot. It's as easy as grabbing grabbing, where is it? There's some. It says 4, 8, 9. That's enough for a titanium ingot. The sun's coming up. Titanium ingot. I have a lubricant already. I'm gonna need more silicone rubber, so I may as well turn that creepvine seed into more of that. There we go. How are we looking inventory? Pretty busy looking. Okay, the sun is out. Hell, I'm probably just going to chop them up into real short videos because people like real short videos here lately, I've noticed. I always forget this is an option. You can climb up on the side of the life pod from the ladders. 4%. Alright, let's go over to a cave. Gasopod, I'm busy. How do I start this? I guess the best way possible. Let's see, I do want to see how this works before I talk about it, though. That's nifty as hell. Okay, it just empties all the oxygen out of it. Or refills. But it empties the entire canister. Let me pick a different cave. I was going with that one because it was big and open. Alright, Wippold. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. I guess I'm gonna have to use the gasopod one. It's big, it's open, it's easy to see. I just hate that he's standing around it. Alright, let's get some air. Okay. Playing Subnautica, sometimes you end up having to go through some caves. That is what this tool, the Pathfinder tool, is for. So what you do is you avoid this idiot. Scroll on through. Fire off your first node. That's your starting point. You also provide a little bit of light and create up to 10 nodes. So as you go through the cave, you don't have to worry about getting lost. Well, I've reached the end. Let's see, it points back to the previous nodes. So it's always easy to find your way back. And once you're done, you just hit the clear node button. It sucks them all up and you're done. And that's the Pathfinder tool. Let's see, where's one of the entrances to the jelly shrimp caves? Here we go. this one. No fixing something and coming in. It's just a cut and go. I think. Unless there's a... Ooh. Okay. This works. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Laser cutter. Propulsion cannon. Battery charger. Propulsion cannon. Battery charger. Okay. Alright, if you're anything like me when we're playing Subnautica, sometimes you end up in these wrecks for a little too long. You notice you're starting to run low on oxygen. I'm not for the moment, but let's just say we are. So, you come blasting out of here. You've got 10 seconds to reach the surface. It's a little far away. You scroll over to your air bladder, and you ascend. And once you reach the surface, it refills with air. Easy peasy. Now let's say you're too far to make it to the surface. Once you're down here, doing your thing, exploring, you're trapped. You can't actually get out of here. You don't have any access to the surface. Your air bladder still has a use. If I can select it. Your air bladder still has a use. Just hit replenish oxygen, and you'll get yourself a little bit of extra breathing room. Not much, but every little bit helps. And that's the air bladder. Alright, you're in... Look. Alright, in Subnautica, you get hungry, you get thirsty, you gotta catch fish. Well, sometimes you get sick of catching fish with your bare hands like a loser. So instead, you use the Altera Grab Trap. You just deploy it, and any fish that gets close to it gets sucked right in. And then, you can collect them with ease. The Grab Trap by Altera. Make life easier. Take the opportunity to scan some of these guys. Wow. I got 2 rabbit rays. Need a power cell, right? Which I could make. I've got a dead battery and a good battery. Doesn't matter. I'm not using it for anything except to make a power cell. Deployables. Oh, I need lubricant. Come here. So if you stand back away from stuff. The room might be too small. Crafting a mobile vehicle bay is complete, ready for pickup. You get close to it, and you grab it. crafting drones. All 4 of them. Nothing here, though. No recipes. But that's where I'm going to make my sea moth. Notice I have no dead batteries in it. No, I named it dead batteries. So I got another helpful Subnautica tip for you. You're running around collecting food. Resources. You're getting hungry, you're getting thirsty, you don't really have much that you can do, but you also notice your oxygen's running low. You're a little ways down from the surface, so what you can do is you can actually, notice I've got 96 oxygen, 93 now. If you eat a raw bladderfish, it increases your oxygen. So they can give you a little bit of a boost to get you back out to where you need to go. Okay, I don't need to have this crap in my inventory. Let's see, I need survival knife, repair tool. And because I'm feeling frisky, I'm putting the air bladder here because it's fun. It's not 17, is it? Ooh. I got too close to the Aurora. That hurt. More crash fish. Grab that stalker tooth and we'll look for more salt. Come on, another salt. Did grab a bunch of it, turn it into bleach.
Seek fluid in Atlantic.
Don't tell me what to do. Salt. I need some salt. There's some salt. So early stages of Subnautica, there's really two ways you can get water. You can collect salt and these giant coral tubes.
30 seconds.
I know. You get salt in the giant coral tubes, which is the lesser known way, I think, to make water. The way most people know is by grabbing a bladderfish, coming to the fabricator, and crafting that into filtered water. Okay, so doing so grants you a filtered water, which gives you 20 water. It's a 6-ounce bottle. The other way is to actually use a salt and a coral tube sample to make a bleach. Okay. I'm making 2 because I've got enough to make 2. Now, you go to water, and using that one bleach, you can craft disinfected water times 2. So you get 2 12-ounce bottles, which gives you plus 30 water each. And because I crafted 2, I now have 4 bottles. And look at that. Just like that, I'm full. Well, that does it. Drop by and check out some more. Just after 9. Just running around working on that. Okay. Let me hop out. Board the escape pod because that saves my inventory. And let's save it. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap the game up for the evening. I want to thank you for dropping by and checking it out. I'll be live again on Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time playing Sea of Thieves. So if you're interested, drop by and check that out. I'll be doing more Subnautica on Monday. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you all so much for dropping by and checking it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.